Let's go to LJ from Vegas. LJ, welcome to the program.
Hey David, how's it going?
It's going well.
Good. I kind of had a question for you, but I kind of had to set the stage if that's okay.
All right.
So, kind of the comment I wanted to have is this kind of idea that the left is responsible for all cancel culture that is out there right now at the moment. I have a friend of mine. He's not a MAGA, maggot, in other words, but he does lean more towards the right when it comes to his ideals of what the left actually represents, you
Okay.
know. And we have a lot of different discussions about how certain actors that he likes, certain people that he likes to follow and enjoys listening to, always seem to get yelled at by the left, and they always seem to be trying to be canceled. So, my personal introspect and the things that I give to him in response to that is, hey, it's more accountability than it is canceling. Do you feel that these actions that this person, let's take, someone who might sexually abuse somebody or someone who might do something that's incorrect in the limelight, right, and gets
Yeah.
caught for it. Yeah. Um, do you feel that they're personally okay to come back and be accepted? And he says, absolutely, as long as they apologize for it. And I kind of want to get your idea of like, what do you think is a good way to apologize for someone that has been, let's say, canceled, quote unquote?
Well, okay. So, first of all, if you kill someone and then say, I'm sorry I did it, you don't get out of the consequences, right? So, let's like
I
first,
agree.
sometimes it's good to have like an extreme example to frame the conversation. So, first of all, we all have to agree that certain bad acts have to be punished regardless of remorse, I think, right? And different people maybe would
Agreed.
disagree on that. Once we get to that, take, for example, someone like, do you know who the chef Mario Batali is?
No, I don't.
He was like a TV chef and he had a big social media presence. And then he was accused, I hope I'm being correct here. He was accused of sexual harassment for when he was on a program I think called The Chew. And then he basically disappeared from the social media space. And it's
Honest.
been years. And there was recently some trial. And let me see if I can even find the outcome so we can be accurate. Mario Batali trial. Like he was basically canceled. Okay. He was found a few months ago not guilty of indecent assault and battery on Tuesday. So let's imagine he was canceled. How can he credibly kind of like come back? Well, I think there's a few components here. Number one, it's been a long enough period where it's plausible that he could say, even though I was exonerated legally for what happened, I feel terrible that I made anybody uncomfortable. I regret my actions. Here's what I've done. I now understand, and so you put together all these things. It's like, okay, exoneration in a trial, and it's been a while, and he seems to understand what he did wrong. All right, well, it seems realistic and believable, and we can say, all right, let him start doing his cooking show again, or whatever the case may be, and we'll watch it. Contrast that with someone who's accused of something horrible, the next day goes, I'm sorry if people were offended. And now we're supposed to say, oh yeah, that's totally cool. Yeah, they're fine now in my book. No, it's not credible. It's not plausible. So I don't know that there's necessarily any sort of like checklist or playbook, but as people, we can look at situations and kind of figure out how we feel about particular situations and just like be reasonable people evaluating the world around us.
I can give you a specific one because I just pulled it up right now. As
Okay.
we were discussing Andrew Tate,
Yeah.
um, and so I don't know if you know who he is, right? As well
I
too.
know
It's just
Andrew
yeah,
Tate is like some kind of I don't know, he's kind of like a I don't even know how to describe it. He's a guy who I
I,
guess
I
had many relationships with women. I don't know.
I didn't want to learn about him, right?
Yeah.
I was forcefully dragged into this conversation
Yep.
because he had been listening to Andrew Tate recently, and he's like, "Oh no, man! All he cares about is like the strength of men and
Yeah.
men's place in the world." And he was discussing all these things, and I'm just like holding my head, like,
Yep.
"Please stop!" Like, just
Yeah, I
But
just
no,
don't. I
so
can tell you, I don't know enough about that situation to really be able to comment intelligently.
absolutely. And I don't want to give like a shortened version of it, right? But it was more of the fact that it's like, oh, Andrew Tate deleted all the videos where he's like being a comedian and he's just trying to make jokes. And I tried to explain to him that wouldn't be enough, right? That is not a admission of guilt. That's not an admission of that
Right.
you had the wrong opinion.
I agree.
It's just deleting old stuff so you can stay on YouTube or whatever it is.
Yep, totally. Yeah, that's not credible. It's not. It doesn't seem substantive to me. I agree. Yeah, so so I think the answer is we all kind of intuitively know when these apologies are credible, and then we evaluate that.
Yeah, definitely.
All
Agreed.
right, LJ, thank you for the call. I appreciate everybody who called in. We will take calls again, but no more for today. We will take a quick break, and I'll see everybody very soon. One of our sponsors is Helix Sleep. I have been sleeping on a Helix mattress for years, and I always recommend it to friends. You'd simply take this Helix Sleep quiz. It asks you about your body type, your sleep position, whether you have back pain, and then Helix will match you up with the mattress that is personalized to your needs, and they ship it to you for free. Another reason I went with Helix is that unlike a lot of mattress companies out there, every single Helix mattress is made in the USA by a skilled production team, which means when you buy a Helix mattress, you are supporting great jobs. I'm not the only one who loves Helix. Helix was recently awarded #1 mattress by both GQ and Wired magazine. Every Helix mattress comes with a 10 or 15-year warranty. You can try it 100 nights and send it back for a full refund if you need to. Support the David Pakman Show by getting your next mattress from Helix Sleep, and you'll get up to $350 off any mattress plus 2 free pillows when you go to helixsleep.com/Pakman. The link is down below.